All I could remember was that I woke up one day with a swollen eye and was sent to a nearby eye clinic. Was given an eye drop. They were complaining of a cataract, and later they said they cannot do the operation again because even if they operate the eye, I can't see. So I went to a different hospital. They also complained about the same thing. And then, anyway, since it's an orphanage at that time too, there wasn't any sponsor per se, or there wasn't anyone supporting the orphanage in any way. Those are the orphanage who are the first person becoming visually impaired. So you can imagine, everybody thought, oh, since she's visually impaired, she's of no use again, she can't do anything or whatever. But God being so good, I mean, as time went on, whatever they do there, I try to do. I force myself to do. And they will complain, sit down, you can't see. What else can you do? I always tell them, as I relax. The fact that the sight is not there doesn't mean that everything is spoiled. The brain is there. And we probably see with the brain. Actually, we look with our sight, but we see with the brain. So sometimes I allow them to leave my presence and I do something. They come back wondering, how do you manage to do this? I always tell them that I told you we see with the brain. So whatever you do, I can also improve and do it better. So I always tell people that disability is not inability. I just don't like it when people see people with physical challenge and they start having that kind of sympathy. I see the moment you lose one of your senses, that means you are moving, you can't do anything for yourself. Oh, that motive is highly wrong. It's highly wrong. So wherever I go, I always try to tell people or to prove them that disability is not inability. You know, when I became blind like that, it got to a point, I wasn't getting any help. And a man came there to introduce school for the blind at Bokong. So I had to go to a school for the blind, but I wasn't any sponsor. And the orphanage too, I mean, they thought, oh, even if you go to school for the blind, what else can you do? You can't go any further. So the man tried to help directing us to school for the blind, and then after that I started the school. So when I advocated I can't go, you know, definitely when I went to school, you will need someone or two staff. And who is going to get me that staff? That's the problem. So I have to make brooms and sell. Sometimes I prepare toffees, coconut toffee or condensed milk toffee, and then I sell. Or sometimes at cake I prepare. And if I'm in need of school uniform, I have to make charcoal. You know, the first day I talk about that, people ask, how do you make charcoal? You can't see that I'm really brave. You know, some of the children will dive into the bush, we cut the trees, and come and arrange the trees myself, then the logs myself, and then I will just cut the weeds, put on it, put my son, everything, and then I'll set fire in it. So when I come around, it's to come and check whether the portion are cooking or not, whether my charcoal is boiling. When I feel the smoke, that one I know that, okay, it's okay, everything is intact. But the moment I feel fire, I feel the heat sensation is more, I realize my charcoal is spoiled. Then I start cutting the weeds again. And people always ask, hey, are you not afraid when you are cutting the weed in case there is a, I say, oh, God knows I'm here. I mean, God knows I'm here. So He will never allow anything to happen to me. And then people always ask, how do you know this? How do you know this? I only have one quotation I only give to them, which is Philippians 4:13. I said, with Christ, He gives me strength. So I can do all things with Christ that gives me strength. So with that, I normally do the charcoal, I'll do toffee, this thing and that. I managed like that till I completed school for the blind. And God being so good, Dr. Kofi Kosegisi, who is currently the founder of OKF and the president as well came to visit the orphanage. And you know, I need my colleagues to sing. So when I was singing, when he was looking at me after singing, he asked of my name and he asked me what I needed at that moment. I said, oh, I've completed JHS, so I want to continue my education. And since then, Dr. Kofi of NEC sponsored me, took care of me, right from there, like the University of Texas. Having a degree in Bachelor of Education for that. People always say some things and it kept me thinking. The way people behave towards us, sometimes when you are people be like, hey, are you staying here alone? How do you cook? How do you do this? And I also ask them, if maybe every day I want to come and cook for me, come and scrap my back for me, come and mop my room, come and won't you be tired? When I tell you, why you come again? You will be tired. So I have to do it myself. And people ask, when you wash and it is clean, how do you know? I say, oh, definitely, when something is dirty and you touch it, you know this thing is dirty. When you are standing in the bathroom and the bathroom is dirty, you will feel it. It's somehow heavy. The place becomes somehow heavy. But the moment you do your scrubbing, you feel it very light. You know that, oh, now my bathroom is clean. It's a whole lot of time I was in SHS. You know, Dr. Kofi provides all right, but you can't leave everything on him. So I learned how to prepare pastries. So when I'm on vacation, I prepare donuts, polo, chips, and those stuff that I sell. So when I went to university, for instance, I told one or two friends that, oh, I can prepare pastries, so in case you are celebrating your birthday and this stuff, then people come and give me an order, then I'll prepare cake, chips, donuts, and those stuff, polo, and then give it out. So people always ask, so when your cake is ready, how do you raise ready? I said, look, the moment the site is not there, go on ask another, how do I use this? Sense you, say, you become more. So when the cake is ready, sometimes I detect it with a fragrance. Or I use a toothpick. When you dip it into it and it is not ready, you see that there will be some particles on the toothpick. But when it is ready, you take the toothpick out smooth. It will be all done. You know my cake is ready. So actually, I always educate people when I go, I always tell people that disability is not inability. You know, even seeing college or people that are not deformed, we have different types of human beings, okay? There are people that are not deformed, but how to do some things or how to, they also, some of them are, excuse my word, are a little lazy. And some are hardworking. The same applies to persons with physical challenge. So we shouldn't just see physical challenge as a person and then conclude that, oh, since he or she cannot see or cannot walk, he cannot do this, he cannot do that. No. We should get closer to such people and then know their capabilities as well. It is very, very important. So, the other I was going to look for a job for my younger sister. We all care about the orphanage, but when I started working, I took care of her, and she's also having her degree now in procurement. I was going to look for a job for her, and the one in charge there asked me, oh, you can't work here. Oh, sorry, I'm not the one looking for the job. I'm looking for. Is she also in the same condition? I just stood there and I smiled. I said, ah, I said, no, please, she's not in the same condition. But she thought I wasn't telling her the truth of that. So she said, oh, there's no job there. So I was like, even if the person is in my condition, why don't you try and pick the person and see the capabilities of that person as well? You know, I was telling some people that me, I'm a visually impaired, but I
was eager to witness the race of cripples. So I will be very glad if we will all try our best to do that. So please, as we are here to inspire people, we shouldn't use our conditions or our situations to bring ourselves down. I don't think that would be a best. Perseverance breaks resistance. You need to persevere. You don't have to give excuses with your condition. There are so many people who do that. Even people are not deformed, but they always give an excuse with a certain condition in which they find themselves. You know, me, I'm an orphan, so I don't get anybody to help. Why don't you help yourself? Help yourself. Where I'm saying now, I'm ready. I think my time is about this lady conclude by it. I'm renting an apartment, you know. But the young lady is quite troublesome, kaka. So I mean, people always complain about it and say, oh, since you are not having your apartment now, you should be ready to correlate everything. So for me, I don't remember the last time I did anything where to get. When I was in South this said, oh, okay, then that's all. And the other day, friend came and told me they are selling a plot now. Hey, this was salary down there. And then we grew up together, but it's not because sister raised this, sister raised that. So, but I told the friend that me, I will buy that plot and I will build my own house. So she was like, hey, you, what are you? You know, people like discouraging people, but I'm not allowed to discourage you. So I said, I will buy that plot. She said, 15,000. I said, oh, it's about this car. I'll buy. So what I'm saying, I'm selling pure water. And sometimes I take drinks and bread to school to sell to the students. And then I'll be gathering 10 CDs every day. I have some people that do that anyway. 10 CDs every day. And then 1 week, one person will take it, the other week, the other two will take it. So that's what we are doing. And I did that 10 CDs every day with the pure water money. And I'm able to pay 8,000 out of this 50,000 now. So suppose that I'm listening to that, my friend, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. So in this world, we should try and encourage ourselves. We should try and persevere. You know, when you want to be a woman of substance or somebody in future, you should make sure you have these 2 points in life. You need to persevere and you need to endure. And you need to be someone who doesn't have the word impossible in your dictionary. I always tell people that my life dictionary, there is no word like impossible. Oh, this one is impossible. This one because I can't see, I've never used that word before, and I will never use it. The moment you raise something, I say, oh, this one I can do it. Because, since you can't see that, don't worry, I can. And before you realize, I've done that. So please, we should try our best by not having the word impossible in our dictionary. Always tell yourself, I can do it. And I bet you can do it and even do it better. Thank you very much.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen,